Okay, so you've all been wondering what's happened to Big Vig. He's fell off the planet or something. Well, sorry. Yeah, I fell off the wagon. Um, no, not so much. No, it's not true. I didn't really fall off the wagon. I had really, really, really slow progress for 3 weeks. From my last post, I got to 108 kilos, and the week after that, I was at 108 kilos, and the week after that, I was 108 kilos. And I got so discouraged I couldn't be bothered putting up a post because I thought, what's the point? But I'm not 108 kilos anymore. 105.7 now, so I lost a little bit more. Lost another 2.3 kilos, whatever it was. Can't even remember what I was last time. I should have looked at the previous post, but yeah, I'm feeling good. The thing that has changed is my body shape. I'm getting compliments all the time now. So even though the weight doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot, my physique seems to be improving, which is very nice. I've had quite a lot of people coming and saying to me, "What's going on? What have you been doing?" And so I just say, well, it's a big secret. I was helping some people out at work, people that I only see every now and then, and I hadn't seen them since I had the surgery. And anyway, they needed some support, so I went down to their office to give them a hand. And I walked in, and they were like, what's happened to you? And I said, what do you mean? And they said, well, you lost so much weight. And I said, oh, thanks for noticing. And they asked me, how much had you lost? And I said, well, since I started, nearly 17 kilos, which is, pretty good. And they were like, wow. And the guy that was hidden in his office, who overheard me talking to his secretary, he came out and he says, what's the secret? What's the secret? How did you do it? And I said, it's quite simple, actually. You just got to give about $5,000 to a nice surgeon. And then I explained, because they didn't know anything about it. And yeah, it was really positive. It was nice to get that good feedback and hear good things. So yes, but I haven't been posting because well, there's been a number of reasons. I've been really busy, preoccupied with a whole lot of other stuff, and because I wasn't having great results, I was sort of thinking like, what am I going to say? I'm going to have anything good to say. So and it wasn't that I was necessarily doing anything wrong. Look, I did a few things that I shouldn't have done. My wife is an incredible cook, and she makes these little, I don't know what you call them, like the little cups that you get macchiatos in, the tiny little coffee cup like that. She makes that full of chocolate, fresh homemade chocolate with coffee in it or chili, and they're delicious. I only had one, just one. I mean, it's probably 25,000 calories or something. I don't know how much it is, but it's just like, it's of the devil, all right? It's sin. I know, but, what can you say? It's really good. Anyway, so I had one of those. Previously, I would have stuck 2, 3, something like that, maybe. But not anymore. No. It's very self-controlled. I just had one, which was still too much, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I do struggle a little bit with my portion size sometimes. I'm occasionally eating and going, oh yeah, I'll have one more mouthful. I have one more mouthful, and then I'm going like, oh, I wish I hadn't have had that last mouthful. So, which really comes down to serving size measuring up before I, like put it in the bowl, which I do try to do. But every now and then I mess up. So I suppose it's trial and error. But I haven't really been hungry. I did have actually the first couple of weeks since my last thing, I did struggle with my appetite a bit. I was hungry and I was snacking a bit, which was probably the reason for my slow results as well. Not, nothing excessive or anything, but just having stuff when I shouldn't have. But the last couple of weeks, I've been doing a lot better, apart from that chocolate that I mentioned. But anyway, you have to forgive me for that. I forgive me for that. And I don't care whether you forgive me, I forgive me. That's all that matters, all right? So just, if you got something to say, put it in a post and I'll ignore it. I wanted to send my condolences to Harry Draco girl, Sarah. So sorry to hear about your friend's loss, and that they were close to you as well. That's sad news, and it's horrible when they're so far away and you can't get together. You can't be there for them. I've been in that situation. It's not nice. So my thoughts go out to you. Sending you hugs, and I hope you can catch up with your friend and cheer him up. Been really good. Found another guy, Fat King's Phil or something or other, and just love his attitude. Funny guy. And it's amazing all the people that he was mentioning. Kirk and Mike and Bear and the Sarah's, the Sarah in Canada, Sarah in Australia. So a few of the people, the same people that he's been following, I've been following, which makes sense because I'm only 2 weeks behind him. 7 weeks now, 7 weeks and 1 day since surgery, and feeling great, doing good, and it's time for me to start getting into some exercise. I've been doing a bit of physical labour around the house. Put in a new garden bed on the weekend. Lifted probably a couple of ton of bush rock, pulling it out of the ground or repositioning it, and digging soil and planting and stuff. So that was quite physical. And went to a garden show last weekend, and I got another one this weekend. Anyone would think I'm a mad gardener. I hate gardening, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to another one this weekend. But you know what I have seen that I'm really interested in is that aquaponics. Have you seen that? That's amazing. They've got fish swimming around, and then the water from the fish that the fish poo in, that water gets pumped into your veggies and makes your veggies all big. And the veggies filter the water and it goes back to the fish. And apparently the fish are really happy. And if you've got vegetarian fish, you give them the veggies that they grew. Is that weird? But you do this and it goes in a circle. Can you see the circle? Like this. And you end up with fat fish and fat veggies and skinny me. How good is that? So I'm thinking I'm going to try aquaponics, maybe. If I can convince my wife to let me spend oodles of money doing it, because it's not cheap. Need a big fish tank. Like, it was about $1,300 was the cheapest system that I found, but I think I'm going to go DIY and do it myself and see what I can come up with. So maybe a holiday project. What else have I got to say? Not much. I will post again next week. I promise to be more consistent in my posting. Sorry that it's been 4 weeks. Get over it.